What's up, dog?
What is going on, my brother? How you living?
Hey, I'm living good because I'm living the good of the life of the good, shaking like a shaker.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
How you doing? It's your boy, Thomas Robinson. And this is
Your boy, Devin Hill.
We are the Therevengebros, and this is the Therevengebros podcast. And my brother have a jacket on Texas with 100-some degrees outside.
It's cold in my house.
Okay. Well, we
There's
see
your
who's messing up
answer.
the planet.
Oh? Ooh?
Hey, open that
It ain't
window.
me.
There's some air in there. Open up the window.
Nah, that air is diabolical, bro. You know what's out there in that air? Let me pause with that, dog.
Now open that window. Get some
No,
air
I
in
gotta
there.
deal with that air at Monday to Friday. I'm good. I want to take some of this inside air.
My brother, man, it's been hot in the sports lately.
Man, it's been going crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you, boy. It's been hard to keep up with it, but I've been doing my best.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. This is the Devin podcast, and now it's time for Sports with the Hill. What you got for me, bro?
Man. And on this week, it's been popping. It's been going crazy. Like I said, it's been all over the place. We're gonna start off smooth, and then we're gonna roll downhill with this. See what I did there? Roll downhill.
Oh no!
Hey man, that's a good one right there. I don't care what you say. That's a good one right there. I'm sorry. So at the world, the World Baseball Classics, you know, we've been doing good, and so has Venezuela. So long story short, Venezuela went up against Italy, and basically they went over there and they did their thing. They did their little thing. They went over there and they spanked Italy, basically. So in the first half, 0 on the board. Second half, 2 on the board, and that's from Italy. Third half, 0 on the board across both teams. Fourth half, you got Venezuela getting on the board with a 1 point, Italy 0. Fifth half, 0 on the board. Sixth inning, 0 on the board across both teams. Seventh inning, Venezuela locks in, and they go ahead and get them a little 3-peat. Eighth inning, 0 on the board. Ninth inning, 0 on the board. So ending that out to be Venezuela winning with 4 points, Italy with 2. So they knocked them out completely, right? So this solidifies, them moving on to the next one, right? Now here comes our talking about it, where we were up against the Dominican Republic, 2v1. So what you let? Whoa, bro.
No, go ahead.
So in the first inning, 0 across the board. Second inning, 1 on the board, and that's for the Dominican Republic. We're still nothing. Third inning, 0 across the board. Fourth inning, we get on the board with a 2-piece. Dominican Republic 0. Fifth inning 0. Sixth inning 0. Seventh inning 0. Eighth inning 0. Ninth inning 0. So we only, like I said, Dominican Republic, we got 1 point. We got 2. We won by that little inkling, that little portion of that at that point. So we took that away with 2. So that basically solidified us to go up against Venezuela. That we're locked in on that, right? We're tracking that. That's where we're at with it. Now that's for the World Baseball Classic. Now moving on to our World Olympic Paraplegic Olympic hockey team, basically. We won that. We won against Canada. We took the goal. We did that thing. We won 6-2. 6-2. Making this the 6th. Making this the 5th. I can't do my job with you, bro.
That's
making this the 5th win for our paraplegic hockey team, bro. Now, that takes care of that portion of the sports time. Now let's talk about the nitty and gritty, because I told you it's gonna roll downhill quick. These LAKERS, this Laker team. See what I mean? See
the
what
Lakers.
Now we talking about this meat and potatoes. The LAKERS team, These boys then locked all the way in. I mean, locked the front door like on that one scene of a Soul Plane where old buddy locked out it, locked in.
My soul playing, but okay.
Because it's funny. Now leave me alone.
Interesting.
So, long story short, them boys come into play. When they went up in here, they came down here to Houston, and the boys came up there. They was really about it. Even to the point where Luka's about it. Luka's locked in. He trash talking folk. He over there shooting up the three, everything. He going. He doing the thing, bro. He doing the thing. Now, y'all want to know why Luka's so locked in right now? And he said, "I'm tired." That's a quote from Luka. "I'm tired." This is why Luka locked in right now, bro. And this has been going all around ESPN and everything like that. Luka going through it on the home front. His old lady then basically said she ain't with it no more, and she had packed up his kids. She had packed up his kids and took him back to his main home country, bro. His main home country with his mama. And basically they held up she took the kids, ran over to his mama's house. They held up at the mama's compound and no contact. Won't let them see the kids, won't let them tuck the kids, nothing. Now, this is why this is
content or no contact?
No contact. No contact.
Breaker 10-4.
Copy. So, this is where it gets real good. The reason why this is so detrimental, you'd be like, oh, well, the mama gonna let him talk to his kids. No. Him and his mama, during his rookie years, had a falling out because she trademarked his name. Basically, like, Luka and all that other stuff, because it was making noise. So she trademarked it, and he had to sue her for rights to his own name. So him and his mama already being like, I ain't talking to you no more. This it. So Luka is locked in. He putting all that anger on the court, from him talking smack to the players, to the fans, and everything about it against the opposing teams, to him just putting them points. And Luka's locked in. Damn, that's what's going on right now with them Lakers.
So, am I allowed to talk?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. Because last time you had a problem with it,
Oh, God. All right.
So, where's Luka from?
Pennsylvania or something?
Okay, yep. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
Lithuania.
If the information wrong, we apologize, guys.
Yeah, we apologize.
That's tough. Like when you said compound, like a real compound, like
it's like
on the movies.
I would say so. Like when they were reporting it, they're like, oh yeah, they're with his mom at one of the mansions over there. And you know how that is.
So you said who took the kids over there?
His wife.
Are they having any type of problems?
Yeah, they're having like marital issues and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, I mean,
yeah, he going through it, bro. And like I said, a quote that I was reading was, it stated, and I quote, "I'm tired," and that was from him.
I mean, I would definitely say this. I would say that. So when it comes to different things, right? So when people when women have bad breakup, with their spouse or whatever, they make music. Keisha Cole, they make good music. They tell you that best music songs came from them breaking up. So I think it's the same thing with Luke. I don't know. I don't think they're breaking up or anything, but because of what's going on, man, I think he's on it, man. I tell people in life, sometimes things happen for a reason. And look, but I think this happened for a reason. Now he on it. Because, I mean, the Lakers, they're doing their thing. LeBron James, man. It reminded me of when Chris Bosh, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade first went to Miami together. That first year, there wasn't, they're still learning each other. But in second year, it clicked, and the Bulls were in the championship. So I would definitely say this: anybody that's not on the Lakers, watch out.
You heard it here from us, bro. Like I said, they on a warpath, bro. They on a warpath.
Yes, you heard it from me. I don't know why he said us, me. That was my statement. So,
All right, bro. I see how it is. I see what we're gonna have to start be doing around here. You want me to go ahead and I'm gonna put watermarks on half of this stuff, bro. Don't play with me.
Oh, hey, waking up the monster. Hey, and Luke and not Wade, James. As long as they continue, man, look, Lakers they're gonna be the West Coast team.
Yeah, no,
They're
you ain't
gonna take
wrong,
it.
bro. You ain't wrong. Like for real. Like like I said, they locked all the way in, bro. Like they are not playing around. And like you can see it. You can see the drastic change from previous games to now. Like it's just
Wait, so you really think that little situation made Luke go off?
bro, Luke is going off. Go look at some footage. He's going off. He's going crazy with it, bro.
You don't think he just walked up and said, "Hey man, let me get to it. Let me stop playing with these boys."
He ain't got nothing to lose at this point.
Whoa! Hey, please put your microphone down, sir.
He got nothing to he scorched earth with it, bro.
No. Please put your microphone down. What you said? He don't got none. Oh my goodness,
bro! I'm telling you, he's locked in.
No. I respect that part. So a week ago he had something to lose. Is what you said. And now he know.
Luka was dealing with.
Hey, I love you, Luke.
Luke, I love you too. But Luke was dealing with something at home. Now it's just like, all right, I got to put this anger towards somewhere, and he putting that stuff on the court.
And I quote: "He has nothing to lose." Wow. Hey, that guy right there, he should be your counselor. He helped you out a lot. Wow.
Hey, man.
Hey, come on in. You got nothing to lose, bro. Go ahead and do it.
Come on. Let it ride. I
love them.
Put it all on lucky number 6, bro. Put it all on lucky number 6. That's it. No, bro. I was just calling out a Vegas number, like on the table. Like, lucky number 6.
That's LeBron James' old number.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lakers, continue it up. Keep doing your thing. Luka, you should have had the energy in Dallas Mavericks, but I'm.
Oh man, this guy.
I still love you, man.
That boy hurt.
You should have kept in Texas, man. But look, since you want to show off in LA Lakers instead of Dallas, but
yeah, he's done.
Because the thing is this, because when he was in Dallas, he was doing good, and I knew this was going to happen because you go somewhere new, you got get used to the different environment, and all that. I knew he was going to do this. Don't go to Dallas with that, okay?
That boy gonna cry in the car. What happened to us gonna happen to y'all.
What else you got on news for us?
Man, that had to be it, brother. Them was some heavy hitting facts.
All right, good job, man. And that was news. I'm sorry, that was sports with him.
Thank you.
I know you guys been waiting for this segment. I know you guys waiting for him to be done. I get it.
Listen here,
know
man.
what segment this is.
He think he just fancy because he got like a little thing where he look like Inspector Gadget. He like,
Boo. This is Pocket Watch with Thomas. My brother.
What you got?
Do you like you like tennis? Okay,
Yeah.
how you grew up watching tennis?
No, I grew up watching it, but I watch it now.
Okay. When you think of a tennis player, I'm gonna say, like when I was younger, like who do you think of? I mean, besides Vanessa, besides the Williams.
Oh, besides the Williams?
Like who you think? Oh, a guy.
No, really. Like I said, when I was coming up, it was the Williams. They was on the got milk thing and everything.
Yep. You look like you still drink for the carton. You ever heard of Roger? Roger. Man, I'm a butch his last name. Federer.
Federline? Okay, the last name makes sense. I heard of that.
Yeah, not the one that was with Britney Spears. Not that one. He kind of got like a kind of name. Not him. He's a famous tennis player.
Okay. But
Let me tell you something, man.
What you got, Kimpo?
I mean, when I think about tennis, I think about him. But this dude has built an empire. Roger, let me get $1.
With this dollar, don't give this man nothing.
Listen. So I looked up a couple of his brands. By the way, this dude worth like $1.1 billion to like $1.3 billion, which means he should be on that list.
Yeah, like I said, he should be on that list.
Okay, yeah.
Don't know his number, but like, you know.
Okay. So let me tell you something. You like Rolexes?
Yeah.
So you know how many, can you name me anybody else that have a sponsor by Rolex? You know, any celebrities or anything? Like right off your head. Nobody. You know, you want to know why? Because I mean, Rolex are to get a sponsor by Rolex is it's rare because of people images, right?
Yeah.
I would definitely say so. He has a sponsor by Rolex, and it's like the longest sponsor by Rolex ever. Well, and then I was wondering, well, why? Because I mean, he got a clean image. You know, no problems, no nothing. He hasn't been in the news for anything. But I would definitely say that when it comes to tennis, I thought about, I was thinking about him. So I remember his hottest time to me when I was younger was between 2003 to 2010. He had a run. I think he won like 20 Grand Slam. Nobody has never done that. Nobody. So, but this is why I'm I'm in your pocket, boy. I'm in your pocket. Now, look, I love Rolexes. Don't own a Rolex, so Roger. Now, I know y'all probably get deals on Rolexes. Throw me one. I can pick it up.
Let me get a little something.
Give me one. Give me one.
Man, that, and you know they a talking piece. Like, you put that boy on like.
I mean, if you ever just go to the Rolex website, which I know is, they got ones that's not on the website because of, if you spend so much money or whatever, man.
Yeah, then they'll let you get in that secret area.
Interesting.
Hey man, hold on, bro. You weird. Don't be that way. Don't do that. Just stop.
No.
Let's stop. Let's stop before we get ahead, brother. As you were saying, you pocket watching Genie.
And then he has a deal with Benz. Would you drive a Benz?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would too. And like I said, I just noticed that, a lot of people, Benz used to be hot. Now I don't.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, Mercedes-Benz, like, even now, but like still back in the day, they was a good, like, like you had that pinnacle, especially over here in the States. Pinnacle. Oh, he's driving around that Benz. The hood logo, everything like that. It was like, ooh, all right.
When you said hood, what do you mean?
The look, like, back in when we was coming up, Mercedes-Benz had like the little logo that would stick up. It wasn't like there. Like,
I like talking about the hood. I about to say, interesting.
Whoa, bro.
Listen, that is a lot of money. Like I said, 1.1 million. So the crazy thing is, I would like he left Nike in 2000 and I think 2018, but I forgot he signed with another shoe company. So over 10 years, I think he'll get over like $300 million. I mean, you understand, this is coming from tennis. And that's unique. What would you do if you had that type of money, right? Just at $1.1 billion, man. You're just looking at it. What would you do with that money?
Man, billion, man. I'm gonna buy myself an island. Then I'm gonna go ahead and talk to old Elon real quick. Give me a rocket, bro. Get that ready. Go ahead. Get that rocket ready.
Yeah, man, you do weird stuff.
Hey, man, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I'm gonna invite you over. With that money, like I said, I'm gonna buy me a pool, nacho cheese.
Here we go with this.
Man.
Brother, you won't let this die, bro. Man. Why are you so fascinated with filling up a pool with some cheese?
See, but I'm gonna keep an eye on you because the color of you gonna blend in with the cheese. But that's what I'm gonna do, man.
Bro, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it, bro.
I mean, it's true, but that's what I'm gonna do, man.
You rude. You rude.
But the thing is, to get in my party, you got to bring a bag of chips or Doritos.
Chips or Doritos? Ew! You want people to eat out of that?
They have to be the blue kind. If you bring the red kind.
So you're talking about bringing a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos.
And another thing is, when you eat the Doritos, and if you get one with super season, that's mine. You give it to me.
These rules suck. I'm not coming to your party, bro. How you gonna dictate to me how to eat my Doritos, bro? Nah, bro. And then on top of that, you said nothing but Cool Ranch. Who over here asking
Cool Ranch?
Who over there asking for Cool Ranch Doritos like that, bro? Nah, bro. I'm not coming. I'm not. Nope.
So Roger, I love to ask everybody this until somebody take my call. Let me borrow $1. But hey, man, thank you for giving my childhood. Thank you for actually making me, besides the Williams, watch tennis. And I just remember, man, thank you. And that was Pocket Watch with Thomas. My butter. Let's get to the juicy grits here. Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna just explain something to you guys. When we do those segment, it got to be serious because it's that's a part of the segment to be serious. Oh. Now, we're about to give y'all the juice. What you got for me, Canfolk? Ooh. Wow.
I know I'm about to give you time on the mic. Boy, don't ever. I'm not saying this. I'm saying this as a Houstonian. Don't come back. Don't you bang your tails back here. Don't come back. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I know you got a lot on your heart.
Now, who told y'all gingivitis in your mouth, yellow teeth, no style to come to Houston? I don't know who started this trend. I don't know who told y'all to come to the trend. I want to tell that person and say, hey, spring break is in Houston. Because let me tell you something. I know what's going on is you suckers. Y'all get banned across the whole world. That's what it is. Miami said, nope, get out of here. Everybody's banning y'all. Daytona, oh, y'all showed yourself in Daytona.
Boy, them boys said, cut it.
It's done. It's done.
And listen, bro, you got 35-year-olds going on spring break. Bro, what do you mean you on spring break?
So wait.
Grown folks going on spring break. Yes, I ain't joking to you. Grown folks was on spring break. And then it's like, oh yeah, I'm on spring break. No, you on vacation. You ain't on spring break.
Hey, watch your tone, man. There's nothing wrong with you age shaming right now. There's nothing wrong with
age shaming. What are you doing? And you said,
there's nothing
I'm on
wrong with
spring break.
grown people going to spring break. It's just it now when it comes to spring break, it's just what you do on spring break. You shouldn't be. Listen, how do you guys come to a town? You're supposed to be enjoying it. You come to fight.
And ruin stuff. Break stuff up. Like you go into the town's events and you over there ruining events. Who does that?
Listen, next year, Houston is not available.
No, we closed, bro. Don't come back, bro. Take that up to Dallas, bro.
Y'all are getting kicked out everywhere. Stop.
No, because they wrong for this, bro. And we ain't the only one saying this. You came down here, you just made a mess of everything. You come down here, you don't know how to drive. You acted out of pocket. You go into spots that don't really got a lot of traffic like that, bro. How y'all having a house party and y'all blocking up a whole street and none of y'all getting in the house party? What make that make sense?
So we had that happen?
Bro, yes, they had a house party, dog. And like some of the house party was kind of full, and then everybody else out on the street, blocking the street.
Listen, the money, yeah, we understand, when people visit other cities, you bring in money, but y'all bring in trouble. I don't understand how we got to a point where when we go on vacation, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure this stuff been happening before, but everything is online now. Like, it looked worse. So people, stay away from Houston, please. Just stay away. Please, just stay away. You guys are wilding.
That's all I'm saying, bro. And I know y'all might say that's harsh, but don't come back. Y'all did it.
My brother.
What's going on?
So I'm glad you brought that up with the with people wilding out.
Mm-hmm.
Teenagers. I think it was in Arlington. Let me tell you guys. A lot of it was over 200 teenagers at a park.
Mm-hmm.
They got arrested.
Lord. Oh, you got to get up for a minute.
Who giving y'all permission to go to these parks? Okay. Let me kind of. I don't know the law 100%, but let me kind of give y'all a little bit of this when it comes to parks. After a certain amount of people, by law, you got to either have a security officer or a police officer to control. There's just a law thing.
And then on top of that, bro, it's like you got to have a event pass or something like that.
Thank you. Yeah, you got to have a license. You got something from the city.
Mm-hmm.
Who said, hey, let's call up 200 people, have a party in a park, and like nothing's going to happen? Do y'all know that attracts people?
Yeah, it draws attention, bro. Y'all not just go, this ain't no Assassin's Creed where y'all just gonna be like, all right, we chilling.
Yeah, this is. I'm glad you guys got arrested. Okay? I'm glad you got arrested. Maybe you will learn. You just can't. Just think about that. Just think about, think about every park. What if everybody was just to throw parties at park? And, people, that's why we had laws and rules and regulations we got to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And parents, I don't know where y'all was at. But, yeah, just future reference, guys, when it comes to, that type of events, after a certain amount of people, I think is, don't quote me, after a certain amount of people, you got to have some type of security or law enforcement there. At least have that. At least have your homeboy put on a shirt that said, I see security or something like that. And say, come on. Something. I mean, but he may get caught up because they can go take his license and he.
But you got to have some type of regulator out there. Yeah, no, I get what my brother tried to say.
Please.
Buddy, y'all did y'all been, I don't know. It's I don't know, man. Like I said, y'all are the most interesting generation and the most dumbest generation at the same day.
Interesting. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, and so, like I said, I'm not gonna blame Arlington because with the timing of this party at the park, it could be people from out of town.
True.
But you just don't find that park. You just don't find around the park and say, "Hey, go right here." So somebody's from Arlington that said that was a good idea. What you got for me, Ken Fold?
Man, we got to talk about it.
The
Oscars. You gotta talk about
Okay.
the Oscars, bro.
Okay.
You know. And man, like I said, man, it was good night. It was good night to be watching the Oscars. Like I said, we but my main goal is talking about, Michael B. Jordan, man. He did his little thing, bro.
Well, are you glazing him, sir?
Go ahead and put it on the caption. Glazing right now. Glazing right now.
So, this is my problem with people like you. Okay, so I'm sure you've seen the movie Sinners, right? Okay, hey, thank you for the delay. So
No
you seen the
problem.
movie?
So
You
it's
seen the
suspense.
movies? Very professional. Gotta love it. You seen the movie Sinners? Okay, have you seen the movie One Battle After Another?
Yeah, I seen a little bit
No,
of
no,
it.
you
Yeah.
did it. No, you
Yeah,
did it.
I seen a little bit of it. I didn't
You
see
seen the
the whole thing.
trailer? You seen the trailer?
Bro, I've seen a little bit of it. I've seen bits and pieces because, the internet can't hold water.
What about, have you seen the movie Bad Moon?
No, I haven't seen Bad Moon.
Yeah, I've seen it. Well, he was one of the guys in the category for the actors too. So how can somebody like Jimmy the Cricket says that Michael B. Jordan deserve it if you haven't seen the other movies?
Jimmy the Cricket is crazy work, bro.
There you go. Fix your glasses. There you go.
No. How you gonna call me Jimmy the Cricket and I'm over here?
No. Explain it. No, explain it to me. How can you say Michael B. Jordan deserve it if you haven't seen the other movies?
Because.
Well, go ahead and say it.
It's the lineup. It's the lineup, bro. It's the lineup. This man had already knocked out all of the three from the previous awards. It's a known fact. It's a statistical fact. If you win the 2 previous awards to the Oscars, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get an Oscar. It's statistical. It's numbers. It's all about numbers.
Let me ask you something. When you think of a top actor, what do you think of when you say, man, that actor is, man, that's that boy.
He's going the extra mile. He's doing stuff that normally isn't easy to do.
So who would be considered a top actor? Just you don't got to do the category. Who considered one to you? Like you said, man, that's my boy. It don't matter.
And these Oscars and this year?
Not in this Oscar. Just in general.
I definitely would say Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he goes the extra mile.
So are you saying Denzel Washington because you've seen his movies?
Yes.
Right? He deserves it, right?
Yes.
You seen how his work. So it's fair to say that Denzel Washington is a good actor to you.
Yes.
Because of his work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not because he won 2 awards already. It's because his work, right? I'm just saying.
And this is true. But like I said, I got more to back this up with. I've seen the other work too, coming from him. And I think what you shocked about?
No. This is for everybody. No, watch me.
Like I said, I've seen other work of Michael B. Jordan and stuff like that. From the Creeds to his part in Black Panther to lead up to this point. And like I said, man, no, you're not about to sit up here. You're not about to sit up here because you was last video. Run it back. I want editing team. I want you to run it back. You was over there like, yeah, no, the Black Panther, this, that, and the third. Run it back. I don't want to hear nothing from you, bro.
I was talking about Ryan Coogler, but okay.
Yeah, and who was in it? Michael B. Jordan.
A lot of people was in there. The great GOAT Chad was in there. W. Carey.
W. I give you that. W.
So, okay.
Like I said, he really took his acting skills and pushed them to the limit with this particular role.
I love that. Have you? Watch me do a scene, and let me see. Can you guess this character? Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. Can you guess that character?
Yeah, that's from the Titanic. This,
What? The what? Now tell me, who was Jack? Who's Jack?
Jack
Who's
was the
Jack?
little boy interest. Yeah, he was over there.
So how was that role? How was the actor that played that role? How was he?
Well, he was all right. You know, like I said, that's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo played that guy. Have you seen
Wolf of Wall Street? Yes, I see Wolf of
so
Wall
you
Street,
familiar
bro.
with it? Would you say that was a good movie?
It's a really good movie too.
Okay.
Bro, we're not talking about that. Where are we going with this?
Not because the two categories.
Whoa.
Now,
You want to let that go. You will not let this go.
I'm not taking anything away from Michael B. Jordan. Not taking anything away from him. Like I said, he deserved it, you know, but
True.
I don't want to base off this category off of the two winning one and say, well, based off numbers. Based off numbers, he was going to win. Because it
and
doesn't look right.
And like I said, you wouldn't let me finish. You were like, like I said, he really put his meat and potatoes in on this role that he was portraying. He was portraying two different characters, and he had different characteristics for each character. He had to shoot two parts, and from reports, Ryan let him direct those parts, so he knew what he wanted out of it. So
okay.
yeah,
I mean,
he deserved it.
Wow. I mean, but you saying he deserved it based off the movie Sinners, right? Not his resume.
I think overall he's a good actor.
Oh, okay. Let's not compare resume who he was going against.
Yeah, I know, because
so we can say the movie, right? We go with the movie.
Yeah, there was some heavy hitting resumes.
Hey, because
shut up! Nobody cares. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when old buddy was in the war movie.
Hey, you get one of these in your eye? You didn't get one of those in your eye?
I didn't cry for the Titanic. Bro.
Animal.
I was like,
Jack was frozen like a popsicle.
I got upset because that tape was big enough for both of them to float up on that. She took him on that doggone space, let Jack freeze to death. Who does that? Now she over there several years down the road telling the story like, oh yeah, you don't love him that much. You don't let him on the gosh darn casino table.
There was on the door. Just imagine we both get on the door.
They was on a casino table. She was on a casino table.
Oh, you remember that? Oh my goodness!
Yes,
you really.
They were on a. Yeah,
I thought it was a door.
No, because I've had to have this argument before, and we'll argue it again. How dare you let him freeze to death in some water?
Let me tell you something. Maybe it wasn't a poker table. I don't know how to do that. Anything,
but it was a blackjack table.
Blackjack table. How do you know this? Would you work behind the scenes? Like I said, I mean, I'm just telling you, as in resume, no, Leonardo every time. As in movie, if you want to compare one battle after another, compare the Sinners, yeah, of course. I give it Michael B. Jordan. Sinners, it was funny. Cornbread was out there, you know. So, hey, hold on.
He said,
"Hey, was here all day, man. You ain't had no problem."
Yeah, hey, if y'all haven't, go ahead and check out my boy Oscar thing, bro. He really did that thing. He's like, I ain't going for it.
Hey, that was the longest scene, man. I'm like,
he like,
we had to take the money. I said, yeah,
that boy hit that. Can I get my money?
Okay, I mean. That's the only thing you had that's the only thing you had to say about the Oscars, because I mean, you know.
No, there was more to it. There was more to it than besides. But like I said, afterwards, right? Kim K jumped in Ryan's DMs, bro, trying to holler at him, trying to holler at my boy. She's like, Ryan, are you single? And Ryan went up. He's like, man, hey man,
Ryan.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
thought she jumped in Michael B.
No, it was Michael B. I'm sorry. I was thinking about. I was like, whoa.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I was thinking about it, and it's like Ryan this, Ryan that. No, Michael B. She tried to jump in Michael B's DMs, bro.
listen here. That's not fair. Let me tell you something. Kim K, I love this woman since Ray J.
Bruh, like I was saying, bruh. No, we ain't. No. Stop. Sit down. Get a drink. Stop. Sit down. Get a drink of water.
I don't care what I say by that tape. I still love her.
Like I said, bruh. So she jumps in Michael B's DM saying, "Oh, are you single?" You know, and then Michael B's like, "No, I'm good. I don't appreciate how whenever a black actor, everything like that starts to get a win or tries to focus on this thing, somebody tries to diminish that or break it down or water it down." And the internet's like, well, she was just being playful, and then half of the internet's like, no, I respect that. Like he's protecting his moment.
But you see what I'm saying? Why I had a problem with him winning? Because as a black man, he should have forwarded her DM to me.
Yeah, boy, you got it. You got it.
Okay, here. Didn't you see me win that water bottle? I won something.
And I won a hot sauce thing too, but you don't see me over here talking about it, do you?
Well, clearly she said black men, not Hispanic men like yourself.
Bro, why you bringing that up, bro? Why you bringing up that mix, bro? That's really not cool of you. It's not cool. Stay in school.
Hey, I mean, good move, Michael. Like I said, that's a big distraction, man. You know how it is when you hot. People want to ride your wave. So,
ride the wave.
What you got for me with the Oscars?
Man, that was pretty much it. That was the major heavy hitting factors, bro. Those was the things that I was.
Look here, brother. Y'all think the world is getting scary? I was watching an article. Hey, in mosquitoes, like you can have like they're making like drones for a mosquito. So they're saying, I wish I was a fly on the wall.
Well, they already have fly cameras.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's when you got caught up with at that girl house. My boy. I'm sorry for that. Oh, that's the open case.
All right, and we're done here. This guy is actually terrible. He's actually a menace to society.
Yeah, I never knew that. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I'm not saying I want to buy it, but if I was curious, what would I look at? just to make sure it's working for everybody.
Bro, this guy's diabolical. Watch out, y'all. He over here trying to buy some spy cameras so he can get the details.
All right, baby, I'm going to work. Hey, don't mess with that fly. That's my friend. He likes to hang out on the wall.
And she come up with a broom.
$100. Yeah, I never knew that. That's crazy. Oh, are you a Young Jeezy fan? The Snowman?
Jeezy? Yeah.
Jeezy, yeah. So he's starting his what they call it? Residency in Las Vegas.
Oh, so you're gonna be living in Las Vegas?
I mean that's when they start performing in Las Vegas. So
yeah.
Do you think I could say that what's his name? Uptown Funk You Up. Oh, Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Bruno Mars, yeah.
See, I thought that when you went to Vegas, that was it. I thought.
Hey, bro, you cold, man.
I thought the crew was done, boy. But Bruno Mars dropped the album and he showed. Even though it's the same music, but he showed that it's not over.
Yeah, and it's actually, like I said, his album is actually good. It's good. So
yeah, I figured that.
What you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. So
nah, bro, you rude.
But I think he started May 1st. Jeezy, I want to look at your tickets. I'll probably check it out. I mean, I grew up in Georgia, so definitely big fan. Definitely big fan. What you got for me, Ken Folk?
Bruh, this has been a question circling around the internet for a minute now, especially with how things are going, man. At
Who's
what
Thomas
age
dating?
is it still embarrassing to be living with your parents? Living with your parents, like what age are you supposed to be like? All right, this is embarrassing. Don't be with your parents though.
Ooh, honey, this is the tea.
In a minute, Ma. Nope. Living on my own is the best.
Ooh.
What say? Ooh, honey, this is the tea. Like when is it embarrassing? Like you're like, ooh.
Hey, okay. Oh, I know. I'm probably gonna get some heat for this.
You are.
As a man, 18, you should be out of your parents' house.
Bro, you smoking, and I'm about to be on you for a minute right now, bro. That's optimistic. In this time, in this day and age, bro, you cannot. Like if you had a good, like I said, everything lined up, maybe. Man, stuff is expensive.
True. So basically, what you're saying is continue to use your parents.
Ain't nobody using your parents. You paying this head, bro. You tripping. Ain't nobody saying use your parents. But what I'm saying is, it's a common thing now. A lot of folks are going through it. This ain't just but a lot of folks is doing this. Now, don't do that. Don't do that.
You can get multiple jobs. Now we're talking. At least you can say you have a place. Because the thing is this. Let's be honest.
But no, you working multiple jobs. You working multiple jobs, but I got a place. I'm barely in the place.
Well, sounds like you need to decide to do something better.
Bro, do you not know the job market is completely frozen? What do you mean do something better?
You wanna be the snowman? Frozen. So the reason I say this, so if you 18, man, you're young. You're supposed to be working. Like you're supposed to be working your butt off. And I think it's different when it comes to women. I would say women 21. But I mean it is different now because women are making they making money. They're making money. But I definitely say, as a man that you should be, man, out and about. I mean, because even while you're in high school, you should be trying to figure stuff out. Like you're not gonna wait till you walk on that stage and be like, hey, what am I going to do?
Yeah, no, you gotta have a plan. I'm not just saying like you ain't got no plan, you laid up there, but like
Okay.
what I'm saying is like it's difficult. It's difficult.
So
You know what I'm saying?
do you think it's difficult because people want to make an excuse that it's difficult?
No, I'm saying it's difficult because it actually is. Stuff is extremely expensive.
So what you trying to tell me, Hill, that this generation is lazy?
Bro, all right, bro. You reaching. You're reaching and you're about to irritate me, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're reaching. No, I ain't dapping nothing up. Get away with them crispy knuckles. Get away, bro.
Hey, hold on. I pulled lotion before we started.
Nah, bro, them look crispy. They look crispy. Get out my face. Yeah, crispy. Get away from me.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard Hill. He says that this generation.
Nah, bro, you said that. See, and there you go. There you go with that foolishness. Nah, bro, I'm not knuckling nothing up, bro. You irritated me, bro.
You want to?
Nah, but see, look at you. Yeah. You're a child.
So, that's my thing. I think that we don't need to be scared to fail. I slept in my car, right? If you probably tell people now, oh my gosh, no. But sometimes you have to do what you got to do to get what you got to be at. At least you got a story to tell. That's just how I feel on that.
Fair.
Now, if Grand Theft Auto come out the same year you turn 18, stay with your parent for another year so you can play GTA. That's the only excuse I am giving you. GTA 6.
You are hard. You're
That's okay.
hardcore, bro. You're hardcore. Okay, we get it. Jeez. This guy is tough. He's tough.
So wait, you didn't tell me how you feel. What you think?
No, man. I understand it. Like I said, I'm be honest with you, man. I slept in my car. I've done this.
What?
Like when I was 18, I moved out of my parents' spot and everything like that. I got my feet wet. I slept in my car. I stayed with a significant other. You know, everybody. As a man, you should at least experience that, and then, like, you know, then if it don't work out, like, you know, you come back. And that's basically what happened to me.
Right? Well,
Hey,
you just figured it out?
Or, you know, because now, like I said, stuff is expensive. It makes it's more sensible. It's more, all right, bro. You know what? I let you have your, grab yourself by the bootstraps.
I didn't say nothing.
No, you grab yourself by your bootstraps and get out there and do this, that, and the third. Shut up,
Give me some.
All right, bro. No, get off of, get away from me, bro. Like, honestly, you are ill. Stinky. All I'm saying is, do what makes sense for you and your situation. Like I said, man, times is hard across the board. Make sense of it. Nah, bro, we moving on. What else is new, bro? You reaching.
So what you, okay, no. What you trying to tell me? We have streamers, 17, 18, making money. Now, Hill, let me just ask you something. When you were 17, 18, did you hear of a streamer making a living? Okay.
No.
You see the difference? What I'm saying is you guys have more opportunities than we had as kids.
Everybody say that. Yes.
They literally would tell you when you 18, military, college, or get out. That's it. Y'all can have the world. I'm just saying this different technology. My brother. You know what's be funny to me?
What?
Do you believe those people that be saying that, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody, but I think some of y'all be capping. Like some of those people that be saying that they apply over like 500 jobs and never get one phone call back. Do you believe those?
Yes, bro. It's actually factual now.
Really?
A lady got on this Beyonce's internet, said she applied to 100 jobs and she was denied. Like, okay, it's actually actual. And I'm not trying to,
if you can contact her, tell her exit out and open up the Taylor Swift internet.
Bruh, I'm telling you right now, bruh, like legit, these AIs, because these businesses are using nothing but AIs to respond back. They are denying folks left, right, and center.
Really?
Yes.
So
you ain't got a real person reading this. It's all ran through an AI system.
So what happened to people actually going up to the businesses?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What businesses you run up to?
I'm bringing a paper application.
Because they'll tell them, they say, hey, go apply online.
If I tell them, no, I ain't leaving here till you call the police, what we gonna do?
And they gonna call the police and get you escorted out, bro.
And I'm gonna get a job somehow because they gonna remember me. They gonna be like, that guy right there, dedication. But man, yeah, wow. Hey, if some of you guys like managers and owners, on this podcast, hey, is that true? Hey, let me know. Because I'm curious. Because if that's happening, then we need to have a talk as society. Because that's not, that's
cool.
Bro.
Like I said, and like I just said on the previous statement, we're in a job freeze.
Okay.
Nobody's like, people aren't leaving their jobs and people aren't bringing people onto their jobs.
But we need electricians, plumbers. We got
that's true. Like I said, that's true.
See, but what's wrong with that?
But my thing is, people aren't really heavy in the trades like they used to be.
That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I've been a kid, trades been where it's at.
Yeah, no, trades. I will say this: oil industry, electricians, linemen, all that. they're taking people, but people don't want to go do that. People don't want to do hard labor.
They don't want to go do that. Like, I have friends that started electricity companies. I'm sorry. Whoa. Plumbers. Millionaires. You got to put your
Let me
time
hold
in
a
it.
dollar. Tell your friends, let me hold a dollar.
You popping your breath, man. How you blowing that?
Oh, bro. Okay.
So it just take time. Like I told you the other time, you may not wake up to tomorrow to a Lamborghini, but you may wake up to a Lamborghini in 10 years. To people, oh God, that's crazy. Well, you gotta do something, right?
True.
That's how I believe.
True.
You gotta do something. So, I mean, my brother said he believed him, but now I know I didn't know about the AI things that I didn't know that. I thought that when you got submit, I thought somebody actually reading it. Wow. So that's probably why you get denied, because it's gonna read anything that's kind of lumpy and get it out of there.
Yeah.
Shoot, y'all better use AI to write it then. Shoot.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much, bro.
My brother.
What you got?
Oh, I got some good news for your girl. What's her name? Laggy?
Ella Langley.
Yeah, for sure. So I would definitely say, I guess her, you ever listen to a song? It's called Chosen. So I guess it's popular. She's the only one that tied with like Taylor Swift on the charts.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
All right now. All
I'm
right.
gonna tell you,
We'll see
Langy, you're not Taylor, okay? So.
Whoa, bro. Hey, bro. Chillax, bro. Stop it. Don't do that. We're not here to do that.
But yeah, see, I think it spent 3 weeks on top. So I mean,
okay, there it is.
Hey,
there it is.
And I'm Laggy, Louisiana.
Langley.
Hot Cheetos. I'm learning about you because of he glazed you all the time. So I'm actually listening to you because Mr. Glazer over there.
Mr. Glazer is crazy work. All right, bro.
Keep doing your thing. What you got for me, Ken folk?
Man, people. My generation is by far diabolical. Tell me why they're using, a Brita filter, right? That you filter your water and everything through. Right? These boys putting hard liquor in it and filtering their hard liquor so it don't burn. And they drinking liquor out of the Brita filter, bro.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, what?
So basically, right, the Brita filter, they pouring their hard liquor into the Brita filter, right? And they let it filter through the system, right? And then they pouring it in shot glass, or they pouring it in a drink, right? And they drinking it, and they're like, oh, it takes away the burn. These boys is drinking. They filter and they liquor.
Hey, that may be smart.
It is. Bro, how do I tell you, boy? I'm about to go get a filter today to just test this out.
No, man. You got to go to your AAA meeting. Yeah.
Are we serious right now?
You know, I'm going to tell them.
Are we serious right now?
I'm going to tell them.
Are we serious right now?
I'm going to tell them.
Are we serious right now? You going to do this right now? You going to do this?
Yeah, I think with this generation it's a good thing that I'm not gonna say they're super lazy, but it's a good thing that they are lazy because they figure things out. Like I would never thought that. I just thought I use it for water.
No, you put your favorite liquor in there, let it filter through. They say it's smooth.
Whoa! You did it too easy. There you go. We'll get you the help, my boy.
Hey man, shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.
So I
mean, hey.
Long as it ain't nothing dangerous. So I mean,
Yeah, no, drink responsibly, but yeah, man.
Yep. I know we talked about The Devil Wear Prada too. I just want to say they are filming it. It is releasing May 1st. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna check it out.
You gonna go watch it?
I'm gonna check it out.
You gonna get one of them fancy buckets so you can be the prettiest girl at the party?
Oh yeah, man, that was your birthday gift.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. My birthday's past, bro. That may be your birthday gift.
Look here, man. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm checking it out, man. I was gonna take you out on a date, but I guess you're
No, hey, bro, chillax.
Yeah, I think I'm checking it out. Like I said, it comes out May 1st. I mean, it's a lot of good movies coming out. A lot of good movies. Oh yeah, it's gonna be in New York. And I got some bad information or bad news for you guys. So the character played Nate. What's his name? I'm a butcher. Adriana Grana. He's not coming back as Nate in Devil's Wear Prada. So for you guys that's expecting him to come back as Nate, please don't expect that. So, but it's still gonna be good. Like I said, I'm gonna power a trench coat so nobody notice me.
Man, gonna look like the old school neighborhood watch things. Like, if you see somebody suspicious, don't let them in.
Gonna get a ticket. Speaker. Ticket.
Devil Wears Prada 2. Devil Wears Prada 2.
For online. I just.
Boy, better be quick. You better be quick at the kiosk, bro.
No, because the problem is, like, when they scan you, I mean, yeah, you can go to the kiosk, but when they scan you, they be having a hard time.
All right,
can you turn the light on?
They're like,
can you turn the light on?
Devil Wears Prada. Oh, Lord.
Two. I'm like,
shut up, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, what's the theater 2? Devil Wears Prada 2?
Hey, I pick up my phone. Yes, Mom. She's at number 2, Mom. All right, see you there.
You're like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
Let me ask you something.
What you got, Kimpo?
You ever dated a bartender?
Oh. No, I ain't. No.
They make money.
How much? How much we talking?
Got a friend.
Oh.
No cap.
You always got a friend.
No cap.
You always got a friend.
Yeah, something that you don't have. Correct.
Wow. That's actually rude. All right, continue.
It's a popular bar. I ain't gonna say no name. She showed me proof. For the weekend, she made $20,000.
Here is your fresh brew. Enjoy. Thanks, it looks great.
As a bartender. Now.
And she got money. Let me hold $1.
I may not be the smartest guy.
Maybe 2.
Hey, man, you better make me mad, man. I might not be the smartest guy, but
I know what love is, Jenny.
Hey, man, watch your tone, man. $20,000. And don't get me wrong, I'm not taking no credit from your bartenders because you guys got to stand up. But look, for $20,000 for a 3-day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I stand up for you. I do a backflip on top of the counter you want me to do. Huh? Just like that. Hey, what you doing, man? So karate chops. So, but would you ever be a bartender?
Bruh, I was a barista for a minute, bruh.
What is that?
The people that make the coffee. See, you discriminated, bro. Yeah, all right, bro.
So that considered as a bartender?
Well, we underneath a bartender, like it was the same thing. They sit at a bar, they come over there, they get their coffee, they talk to us. They, you got your usuals. It's an art. Like bartending's an art too.
Yeah, but
you standing up, you making drinks.
But are you making a coffee or you just
you making it, yeah.
Okay, I give you that. Still kind of weird.
All right, bro. You know what?
So
and did you go get your coffee today?
Yeah, but I don't go to no coffee shop and be like, hey, bartender, what's up, boy? It's me, your regular. I mean,
you're like, oh, hey, how's it going, Mr. Robinson? Let me go ahead and get your.
No.
Chiropractic, actually, acidocious.
They clean out the whole store when I'm there. Everybody get out. He's here.
This guy right here.
Out.
This guy. Boo. Boo. Boo this guy.
Hello, guys. I mean, but I mean, I'm not going to no place. And tell them, hey, man, hey, bartender, give me some coffee.
That's not what you're supposed to say anyway. You said, I just told you what I was. I was a barista. There's a difference, bro. There's bartenders and there's baristas.
Okay, baristas. Okay, for sure. My brother, what you got for me?
I got a knuckle sandwich for you.
You say you got a fart?
Yeah, I got a fart, bro.
Ugh, disgusting.
Yeah, I got a fart for you.
Hey, man. Hey, man, you kinky, man.
Hey, right, bro. All right, all right.
No, I'm doing 20 on, baby.
Hey, bro, I got a serious question.
Who are your parents?
Do you think it's offensive when people say, "Oh man, you speak very white," like in our community? Like,
whoa,
bro,
disrespectful.
Do you think it's disrespectful? It's like just because you talk proper, you like, oh, you speaking very white right now.
Number one, by you saying that means proper is disrespectful too. Because I have friends that was Malibu Most Wanted. Then I have friends that was Brad Pitt.
You know what I'm trying to say. And by you over here trying to insinuate something and get the whole chat stirred up with some foolishness. Like I said.
I disagree. So, because like I said, everybody talks different. You're in the North, you're in the South. Example, you talk different. Sometimes you sound like a professor. Like, sound like a teacher. Me, you could tell I stayed true.
That's what I'm talking about. That right there. What is that?
No, not like that, but
Nah, bro, you out to get me.
Camera's moving, by the way. Yeah, man, I think it's disrespectful, bro.
Okay. So you do think it's disrespectful. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I mean,
yeah, because it's like I get like just because I talk a certain way don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I mean, because who sets the standards of that? Because like I said, I mean, everybody different states, different places talk different, and you may not understand them. That doesn't mean it's not professional. Just people say certain words, and people can say certain words. So
True.
Yeah, I disagree.
Yeah, no, same here, bro. Same here. Get it out of here, man. Yeah, no, I got another good one for you, bro.
What you got for me?
Who do you think is the strongest in relationships, men or women?
Now, are you talking about physically or mental?
Mental.
Women.
Yeah, you gonna give it to the women, fool?
Women, they can handle a lot of stuff mentally. Like if a guy come out, he come back and say, hey, he stepped out. Woman can deal with it. But let a woman tell you, hey, Hill, I stepped out with your brother. Got him. My point exactly. Got him. You see how you reacted? You didn't sit there and say, you know what? Let's talk about it. That boy, you snap just like
what?
that.
My brother.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna say
in that aspect, yeah, I give you that. But like we also have a mental fortitude too. We ain't just over here breaking down crying every 5 minutes.
Well, no, I mean, if a woman tell you that, you say, hey, let's keep trying this, or you say, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, and that also falls to social norms, bro. Because like I said, if you say, hey, let's keep trying, oh, you a sucker.
Jeez.
You
a sucker, man.
Yeah.
Yo, sucker.
Yeah,
man, I'm out.
Bro, pack it up.
Woman, got the guy step out. Woman, oh, I love him though. You know,
And they be
you
talking
understand
bad
with
about
him.
women too. They be like, "Oh, you stupid. Why you over there playing with that fool? He gonna step out
Yeah.
again."
Yeah, but see, it's different when a guy tell you, like, guy be like, "Hey, man, leave alone." And higher chances you gonna leave alone. Women, man, they first tell them, "Oh, girl, you stupid," and they still mess with them. Like me, man, they be like, "Man, I can't leave that Denzel Washington Blade early, first Blade movie alone, guy." And not the other movies, but the first one.
Not the first one. He's like the first one.
The
Numero
first
uno.
one, hey, West was on point. That one, ain't something going on. I don't know what. Something going on in his life.
Fair. Okay. All right.
So yeah, I would definitely say that.
Okay.
My brother.
What's up?
Is that it? That's all you got for me?
One more and then we out of here.
What you got for me?
The Green Lantern, bro. That trailer. DC dropping a Green Lantern series.
Who'd I call to cancel that?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I watched the trailer, bro. They only showed the suit one time, and like it was just like, bro.
Is that the one he was like in the club or something?
It's got
Black guy, right? He was like,
no, it's got the old Hal Jordan and the new guy, black. Hey, I can't think of his name, but yeah, no. Looking at it, bro, I'm on the fence about it, dog. I'm on the fence about it because it has its moments where it's funny because he's like one part of the trailer. If y'all haven't seen it, go definitely watch it. But definitely spoiler alert for a minute. One part of the trailer where it's like, you got the young guy that's learning from Hal Jordan, where he's like, "Hey man, why don't you talk to the other Green Lanterns?" And he's like, "Because they're gosh darn aliens, and I can't understand them." I thought that was pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep that in the vault for me, please. Go ahead and
Pack that up. He said, my boy said,
yeah,
pack
please.
it up.
Yeah, no.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
I mean, the only power he have is like through the ring, right? He be like, go Power Ranger. Like,
and brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.
Yeah, man. You want to see a movie about a ring? I mean, to me, that shows what's going on in this society because it's showing that the ring that they want people to get married.
All right, bro. You know what? You reaching. You're reaching. All
That's
right.
why they got it on the wedding ring. They want people to get married because it's powerful. I'm gonna be powerless because they ain't gonna happen. Huh?
We done. We're done. Thank you. That's it. That's all I had. Go ahead, pack it up.
On that note, thank you guys for being here. We are nothing without you guys. We love you guys. I love you like flies on a poop.
Yeah, I really do appreciate each and every one of you coming out and enjoying our videos and liking them and sharing them with your friends. I'm not gonna say I enjoy you. Y'all are like flies to poop, but we really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. We are nothing without you, like my brother said.
And this is your boy from the other side. And this is
your boy Devin Hill.
We are the Therevengebros, and this is the Therevengebros podcast. We love you. Peace.